Gosh, you know what? It's been like months since I posted a video on this channel, but a lot has been going on. Marlene and I both got our first vaccinations separately, not together, but we did get them. I'm actually getting my second shot a week from today, almost exactly. So we're heading back to Split. And Marlene's parents also just got here from the US. They, they're Croatian citizens, so they're allowed to travel here anyways, but they've been fully vaccinated. But since the kids haven't gotten any shots yet, we're just hanging out with them outside. And when they're inside the house, we're trying to not be in the same room. Less crucial for us because we have at least one dose, but the kids obviously have not been vaccinated. I know the US is now allowing kids 12 and over, which Ava's 14, Mila's 11, and hopefully they'll do something similar here in Europe. But yeah, we don't know when they're gonna get their shots. But anyways, they've been here for a few days and they've already started working on a lot of the stuff, primarily stuff around the house. But he did come out here and started to work on this tree that fell this winter today. I couldn't find the battery charger for the little chainsaw thing that he had, so I couldn't use the thing, but it was inside a cooler of all places in the garage. So he did that, and he came here today and chopped a bunch of limbs off of here. But you can see this tree's still alive. Yeah, see? These limbs, we're gonna process them into firewood that we're gonna be able to use in here. And this year, the plan too for the house is they're gonna get a wood stove inside the main part of the house, so we'll be able to stay warm easier and use some of this wood. There's some wood in there too, but let this dry out, process it, bundle it up, and we'll be able to use this in the house. So I wanted to get a video up on this channel for you guys. I noticed that there's been a few new followers, a few new subscribers on this channel. I don't know where you guys came from, where I found this channel. This was originally just a kind of a secret channel for patrons of Patreon, but I noticed that there are a few more subscribers now. Maybe just through the YouTube algorithm. But anyways, like I said, next week we're gonna leave Split. We're gonna go to Split so I can get my second shot, and we're gonna stay in Split for a couple of days afterwards to make sure there are no side effects or no severe side effects. And then we're gonna go out, ramble for a couple weeks, and then come back, and then Marlene will get her second shot. And hopefully by then, we'll be able to figure out where in Europe we can travel to. So that's the plan. That means this week we're getting the van ready. Getting the van ready for the road. So we've been waiting for this power change adapter to get here from Amazon, which it came today. And that meant we were gonna start and hopefully finish a project that we've been wanting to do for a while. Drilling a huge hole in our van. Yikes. Yeah, that's a big 4-inch hole, and there's two walls in there, the outer and the inner wall. So we just drilled that out, and we drilled these two smaller holes on the side, and as you can see, it comes all the way through the inside. That is for us, as some of you might already know, a snorkel. That's this guy right here. This is the snorkel that's going to redirect air. Instead of having the air come in from down here, funnel into the air box, it's going to go from up high down through this snorkel and a duct that goes into the airbox that way. So we've been wanting to do this because we anticipate driving on a lot more dirt roads in the future, in the near future, in the next 2 years, while we're in Europe and also as we leave Europe. So we wanted to make sure that we minimize any damage, minimize as much stress as we can to the engine as possible. One of the best ways to do it is clean air. So when you drive on dirt roads a lot, instead of getting the dust and the dirt that's kind of floating off the ground low, when you get it up high as this top of the snorkel will be, you get much cleaner air. Some people also think the snorkel is for, as the name suggests, for like crossing rivers and getting like high up in water, which, you know, could potentially be a use for that. But as high as this air intake is in the van, we have like 3.5–4 feet of water that we need to be in for fording before water gets into the airbox. So it's not exactly for that. It's really more just to get cleaner, better air, especially when we're following somebody. When you're following somebody and they're kicking up a lot of dust and you're driving behind them, you can get the fresher air from above, and it comes with this kind of snorkel head that you can flip around, points towards the back. So you can get the cleaner, unobstructed, or air that doesn't come directly in through the front of the engine or the top of the snorkel. You can get it from the back. So that's what we're doing today. All right, we got the snorkel installed, coming in here, ducting around to the airbox. Let's make sure this is on there good. Four big hose clamps. It's on there pretty good. So if you're doing this in your own van, you may not be able to do this if you have either, like, in the factory you can get a second battery located here. So that's going to prevent this from happening. And also some people put an air compressor here, which is also going to obstruct this duct. And that's what this looks like. We got a lot of stuff bolted to the van. A little bit too much, in my opinion, but all of the stuff is stuff we need, not stuff that I think necessarily looks good, but it's just over time what we figured out we needed. We went and got them and bolted them on. Oh, one of the other things that we did too, that you guys didn't see yet, skid plates. We got a skid plate that goes from the bottom of the engine all the way to the back of the transmission. Right there. Well, that's it. Those are some upgrades we've been doing. I think that's the last of them. Ready to start packing the van up and get out of here in a few days.